Ring cameras were hacked. That was in the news recently where Ring cameras, like people were in their house and people started talking to them through the camera. It's got an intercom system on it. And there's some video of that happening. Basically, it wasn't anything wrong with the security with regards to the servers. It has to do with people using the same name and password. Let's say you're one of those people, which is the vast majority of people, who use the same username and password, so you don't have to remember it for every site you go to. And then let's say that site was hacked because they're one of those sites you visit that you use the same name and password for. Any one of them was hacked because some security protocol wasn't followed, or so they didn't spend the good enough money on IT budget, or whatever the excuse is, they dropped the ball. They being the company that you have the website and password for. Now, because you have the same username and password you use everywhere, those usernames and password from the hacked site are put into a large database. Now they can try and log in as you to other sites, like, oh, I don't know, for the Ring application, for the Ring doorbell cameras and other Ring associated cameras. Next thing you know, you got a news article out that a lot of Ring cameras were hacked, but they really weren't hacked. These are people practicing poor security. I use the same username and password. I have a good password. It's never happened to me. It doesn't happen to you until it happens to you. And this is why I always tell you to exercise safe practices, so that it doesn't become an option. It's no longer a gamble. It's getting worse, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. If you use the same password on more than one website, and for anything regarding anything personal, financial, cameras, in this case, email, make unique passwords and use a password manager like RoboForm or LastPass, KeyPass. There's a lot of them out there. Dashlane, used one. I use RoboForm. When you see screenshots, when I grab the video live, you'll see that little RoboForm icon on my machine. You don't know my username and you don't know my password. Now, once somebody cracks your username and password on RoboForm, now they've got all your logins for all your sites. So it's really important you take that very, very seriously. So Ring didn't drop the ball here, the users did. And if the user won't take their own security seriously, it's hard to feel any sympathy for them. Now, no harm was really done. Nobody stole anything. Just people were being spied on. But your average users out there don't take their security seriously. And as a result of it, we get these stories, and it's just going to keep happening. It's the same story over and over and over. It's not like we haven't been telling people to not use the same passwords and logins at different sites. We've been saying that for years, years and years and years. We used to have an expression, treat your password like your toothbrush. Don't loan it to anybody and change it every 3 months. I don't necessarily agree your password needs to be changed every 3 months. In fact, I don't think it needs to be changed at all, as long as it's unique and strong. And RoboForm generates passwords for me. I'm get a 14-character, 12-character password generator, hit the button to generate it, use that as my login, and tell RoboForm to save it. No big deal. I have RoboForm access on my smartphone. I have it on my laptop. I have it on my desktop. It's not like I'm going to go somewhere and not have access to RoboForm. I don't know what those passwords are. I couldn't tell you. I don't know my Amazon password. I have no clue. It's a bunch of strange characters. So it's not like I can say, here, let me log into Amazon real quick on your computer. I can't. I don't know the password. But I can log into RoboForm. I know my RoboForm login by heart. And then from there, I can log into those sites. Look, the internet has no sympathy. And the internet's filled with a lot of random people with nothing else better to do. And they want to outsmart you. And it's really giving them a false sense of intelligence by them outsmarting you simply by using the same name and password you use everywhere. Right? These are idiots. So don't use the same name and password on anything that's important. Like if you want to use the same name and password for Reddit or forums, go ahead. But when it comes to financial, email, anything dealing with your identity or web cameras, security cameras, you're a fool and you get what you deserve. If you're that lazy, you can't even write down a name and password on a piece of paper. At least that, well, it's not entirely secure, is a whole world better than, I don't know what a world ton is. It's a whole lot better than using the same login for reasons I have beat to the ground at this point.
Thank you for watching this new quick tip series of videos, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, you can let me know by clicking the thumbs up button below the video. And if you want to be alerted anytime new content is posted to my channel, be sure and click the subscribe button. After that, you'll see a little bell icon appear. Be sure and click the bell icon and make sure that the notification button is checked and how you want to be notified. That's going to wrap it up for this video. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Until then, bye for now.